iTerracare, a revolutionary device in wellness industry. As we know, health is the utmost important issue for all of us. So I hope tonight, through my brief sharing, then I can lead everyone to know more about iTerracare and see how it can assist us to have better health. So as you can see, our device having here, is shown in the photo, is named as iTerracare. So the word Terra is actually extraction from the word terahertz, where terahertz is considered as one of the top 10 most advanced technology to change the world. So don't look at this device that look like a hair dryer, but then it actually, this device is actually bringing revolutionary in the world of healthcare industry. As you can see that for healthcare or for wellness, you no need to eat, no need to drink, no need to what we call it, apply what's called injection and so on. Just blow on the area that you don't feel comfortable. So before we really go into iTerracare, we try to learn from the famous ancient Greek father of medicine, Hippocrates, and he mentioned before, if there's a way to hit the bones, then all diseases can be treated. Now, actually, our body temperature is very important. I think all our friends on the line here, I think mostly we know that if dropping 1 degree centigrade of our body temperature, then our body immune system, it can be lower by around 30%. And also we try to learn from our very famous scientist, Albert Einstein. And he mentioned before, the future medicine will be the medicine of frequency. So when I first listened to this statement, then in my mind came across the scenario of what happened in the sci-fi movie, where someone is not feeling well, then the person is being sent to a chamber or a room that actually he was scanned. Then after that's being determined by the computer program that's what's wrong with him. Then after that, he was scanned for the second time, and then some lights and so on being shown on her body and so on, or his body. Then after that, seems like his problems or his sickness is already becoming recovered. So this kind of scenario is actually happening in this modern world already, because of the discovery of the applications of terahertz. So actually, what is terahertz? So terahertz actually is an electromagnetic wave band in between microwave and infrared. So if we look at this chart, so terahertz frequency just drop in between microwave, the wavelength that we use to heat up our food, and also infrared, that is the frequency or the wavelength that we use in our CCTV, closed circuit television system, where we use for night vision. Even our mouse for our computer system, they do use infrared as sensor, and also the lamp that used in the physiotherapy property or the function of physiotherapy is actually using infrared. And the terahertz wavelength is very compatible to the size of our cell too. So the device also for iTerracare, it resonates the same frequency as our normal human cell, because our normal cell also, they do vibrate. And this frequency, which is around 2 to 17 terahertz, where it is generating millions of vibrations per second. And iTerracare also, actually, the technology is a combination of the traditional Chinese medicine and Western cytology technology. And it can be said that it's one of the top 10 most advanced technology to change the world in health, science, military, agriculture, and communication. So we try to know more about the manufacturer of iTerracare, where the company is so-called as a Deshang Technology. It was founded in May of 2015, in China, Nanjing. So the same year, they have managed to produce the first unit of Terra's device, as you can see from the photo on my utmost left down here. You can see it look like a cannon, And the price of this particular, the first unit actually costs about 3 million yuan or 3 million RMB, where even is converted to US dollar around 450,000 US dollar per unit. Then from then they keep on improvement after improvement, and 2 years from then, 2017, they have launched the second generations of terahertz device, but still quite bulky. And then 2 years from then, 2019, they have launched the third generations of terahertz device. And this year, just recently, in year 2021, and they launched for iNetwork, the iTerracare terahertz device. So regarding why, this device is so much of what we call it, so special compared around to in the market, because iTerracare has gone through 6 years of R&D. Terra's device from the original Tersang manufacturer, and it has the unique 3-in-1 core technology within, with the product design patented, and also with the safety inspection report, quality inspection report, with the accuracy test report, radiation test report, and so on. And also it has the clinical test report by the Beijing Institute of Science. So let's try to have a look on these tests and certificates. Yeah, we try to go through this. Like for example, the clinical reports by Beijing Institute of Science, and I try to summarize. And so where they try to do this so-called as a test item. These are the summarized for the 10, including, you see, for inflammation. Yeah. So if giving 5 star, if it's given 5 star, means the product is effective in this aspect. You can see the numerical value. Yeah. For the 5 star one is very high, 45,000. 4 star also, that means the product has a significant improvement in this aspect. So for inflammations, yep, it's getting 5 star rated. Yep, and comprehensive air quality, 4 star, malignant tumor, virus, diabetes, all they are getting 4 star. Even for skin disorder also, yeah, and getting 3 star, where actually these are actually proven that it can be helpful on those aspects of our health condition. So let's try to have a look on other certification, yep, including the product design, they are being patented. Then the safety inspection, yeah, safety inspection they've gone through, and with the photo on my right, you can see this is the radiation tester. So it has been tested, and you can see the reading is 0.00. It means it has 0 or no radiation at all. And then with the quality stringent quality test, the quality control with the certificate of quality and safety test report, and also the FC and CE certificate of conformity, and also the quantum value test and trace element analysis and so on, and with all this inspection, including the material test or inspection report. So the 5 features of iTerracare, when we talk about it, is the first one is the safetiness. So safety, just now I share with you all those certifications, yeah, and they are being certified, renowned, and patented by the China Academy of Science and Sinochem, and it can be used, yeah, because it's so safe and can be used on all persons, including infants, without any contraindications. Okay, and secondly, the second feature will be the strong penetration, because the device frequency can penetrate our skin from 20 to 30 centimeter. So how long is the length of 20 to 30 centimeter, which is about 1 foot. So that's why if you are using iTerracare to blow on the right side of our body, it actually can reach to the other side, which is the left side of the body. So from the kind of deep penetration, it can reach even up to our bone marrow, to our micro blood vessels and capillaries. And by this, it further enhances our micro blood circulation and helps eliminate the water retentions in our body. And also the third feature will be it has having the property of identification. Yeah, iTerracare, I mean the iTerahertz, the terahertz frequency within that can identify the cells that we on the body, either they are healthy or not healthy, or so-called as damaged and so on. So it strengthens the healthy cell and can help to repair the damaged cells. And also those unhealthy cells can be so-called as expelled from body, and also blocks the passages vessel, and also it can help in detoxification. And also for activation, yeah, the feature, it can actually activate the weak and inactive cell. Yeah, our body consists of trillions of cells, and not all cells are actually are doing their work. Some are even like sleeping or hibernations and hibernating and so on. So it can be actually using iTerracare can activate our weak and inactive, those sleeping cells. Yeah, let them wake up and then do their job, and also regulates our body temperature and improve the immunity system at the same time. And also the fifth feature, yeah, very user friendly, very easy to operate. You can see from the diagram or the photo attached here. Yeah, you don't need any professional skill or knowledge, and you just blow on the affected and uncomfortable areas. You can see even the baby, yeah, the parents try to use on the belly of the baby, yeah. So any place you don't feel, any area you don't feel comfortable, you just blow, just like hair dryer, yeah. And we just try to be quick cut in short. We have this so-called 8 steps to better health by using iTerracare. The first step, yeah, it can help in eliminating the unhealthy cells, because Terra's wave vibration, yeah, the frequency is actually the same with our normal cell. But what do we call it? The kind of abnormal or mutated cell in the body, when they are actually reaching this energy of terahash, they are going to absorb very much of this terahash or terahash energy. Then this energy going to eliminate all these abnormal or mutated cell. So it's better that actually it's advisable that before doing the therapy, drink some warm water, and after that also, after the session also drink some warm water, because all these what do you call it, say the unhealthy cell or those abnormal cells, when they're being excreted on our body, actually through our sweat and also our urinary system. Secondly, it can actually help to activate our inert or the passive cells. All these passive cells, they are still healthy, but then they are still considered normal, but then they are just like sleeping. They are not doing their work. So that's why after this terahash energy, when they get touch our cells, so it can moderately increase the temperature of this normal cell. Then the sleeping cell will be called up or will be activated. Then third, it can also to increase our self-healing. Because terahash frequency has the same resonance with normal cells. So that's why it can induces or even strengthens the DNA of the organic molecules, and then it can enhances the cell repairing of our body cell. In fact, for this self-healing or cell repairing or body cell, we do have this so-called as this automatic property within ourselves. It's just like the scenario. We try to look back to our ancestor or grandparents, maybe a few thousand years ago. We try to imagine the kind of scenario where at the time, maybe I can ask this question. Do you think that the people at the era, they did fall sick? I think so. They did fall sick, and then they did have sickness also. But at the time, they had no facility of hospital, doctors, or even medication and so on. How did they get well or recover? So it's actually, according to what the information that people are saying, that they are probably at the time, first thing, lifestyle is having no stress or less stress. And then even consider about the food that they eat, and the kind of environment pollution for air and water, so the quality of life. And maybe they just taken some leaf or some herbs and so on, and doing some what do you call it, meditation and so on. Then let the body recover by itself. So we do have, our body do have this function, because we always believe the best doctor is our body. So for this self-healing property is hidden within, is already built in our system, our body. But then for normal lifestyle, like people like us, we need to work 9 to 5. We face stress every day, especially this pandemic throughout the whole world. A lot of people that are very tense daily, and plus the kind of food that we're eating, the lifestyle that we're having, the kind of pollutions we are encountering, including, we are being attacked by these free radicals. The free radicals, they did damage our cell, they do damage our cell and so on, until probably we ourselves, or our body ourselves, already forgotten about this function. So iTeraCare is actually, that iTeras within it can actually help to recall this memory back, by the inducers, and strengthen the DNA organic molecules within our body. It's just like another, probably another issue when we talk about this disorder as diabetes. I think we are quite familiar with this issue, so-called diabetes. In my country, Malaysia, there are many people, they have this problem. And if we do understand for diabetes, the actual reason is our beta cell within our pancreas. They are actually already in disorder. Then probably the what they call the insulin that they can't produce. It can't produce sufficient insulin level in our body. That's why the sugar level go up and so on. Then we need to consume medication, tablets. If the tablets cannot control the sugar level, then we need to go for injections of humulin. And all these taken medication and insulin and injection, do you think that they can help to heal up our pancreas? I didn't think so, right? So that's why the people are taking medication, injection for the whole life. Then the way of what they call that, if using the technology of terahertz and TeraCare, then it can probably help to what they call to wake up, to let our pancreas doing the self-repairing of our beta cell. Let our beta cell come back slowly, step by step, normally, where sometime later after using, then it can be helpful, so-called to produce sufficient insulin to regulate our body glucose level. So the next one, the fourth step of this, you can see, yeah, it can help to clear meridian and limb. For talking about meridians, limbs, and acupuncture points, yeah, all these are related to traditional Chinese medicine, where our body, yeah, it consists of 360 acupuncture points altogether, and our foot, yeah, our foot palm, our soles actually consists of 62, yeah, and it can actually already cover about 1/6 of throughout the total acupuncture points. So by using iTerra Care, it can actually stimulate all those acupuncture points, and especially those who love to do foot massage. Now you can actually do at home by just blowing, using iTerra Care to blow on your foot palm or your soles. And at the same time, also it can help to purify your blood and increase the metabolism rate. And then the fifth step, it can help to improve microcirculation, because terahertz wave, they do dilate our blood vessel, and it can help also to reduce blood flow of resistance and viscosity. So by this means, it's a very good alternative for those who are having the issue of hypertension. So at the same time, when you carry out all this, it can help to improve microcirculations also. And then the sixth step can help to help to regulate our glands, regulate our endocrine glands, balancing our hormones and protect our organs at the same time. And the seventh, which is the one that's using iTerra Care, the steps can be using to help to removing the water retentions of so-called this unhealthy body moisture in our body. Because our body is made up of 70% water, and if this moisture increases, we would have aches and pains and swelling in our feet, which is called as water retention. So by using iTerra Care, it actually can help to remove this extra moisture and also balance up our immunity system. And then number 8, it can help to cleanse our blood impurities. It can help to cleanse our inner body, just like we're doing spring cleaning, yeah, within our body. And at the same time, promote blood circulation, removing clogs, soften our blood vessel. Whereby these steps, it can be very helpful to those want to prevent for stroke, because we always believe prevention is always better than cure. So that's why iTerra Care is very helpful on all those so-called as use before things are getting serious.